On the desolate border between Russia and Kazakhstan, surrounded by endless, unforgiving steppes, stands a fortress unlike any other on Earth. This is Federal Penitentiary Colony Number 6, known to the world by a far more chilling name, Black Dolphin. The name comes from a statue crafted by the prisoners themselves, a grim monument that greets all who enter this maximum security prison. But for the 700 souls incarcerated here, it is not a greeting. It is a farewell to the world they once knew, a permanent seal on their fate. This is their final destination. There is no escape. There is no parole. There is only death. Today, we journey inside Russia's most notorious prison, a place built to contain the country's most depraved criminals. We will peel back the layers of secrecy that shroud this institution and reveal the brutal reality of life and death within its walls. This is Chapter 1. Inside Russia's inescapable fortress. Located in the town of Soleiletsk, Black Dolphin has a long and grim history. First established as a hard labor camp in the 18th century, but its modern incarnation is something else entirely. It is a purpose-built cage for monsters. Look at these walls, the layers of razor wire, the imposing guard towers that scan the horizon day and night. The perimeter is a technological marvel of security, a web of motion sensors, pressure pads, and high-definition cameras. Every inch is monitored. Every sound is analyzed. The very ground is designed to detect any attempt to tunnel out. Before you even reach the main building, you must pass through a labyrinth of steel gates and checkpoints, each one a testament to the prison's primary philosophy, absolute containment. This isn't just a prison. It's a tomb for the living, a place where hope is systematically dismantled piece by piece. For the inmates of Black Dolphin, the world shrinks to the size of a single room. A 7 by 12-foot concrete box. Inside, two men share a space designed to break the human spirit. The furniture is bolted to the floor. A single, harsh fluorescent light burns 24 hours a day, erasing the concept of night and day. There is no privacy, no moment of solitude. Cameras watch their every move, their every breath. They are never truly alone, yet they live in the deepest isolation imaginable. The rules of survival here are simple and absolute. Inmates are not people. They are assets to be controlled. Whenever they are moved from their cells, a blindfold is placed over their eyes. This sensory deprivation is a powerful tool of psychological control. They are forced into a stress position, bent at the waist, hands cuffed behind their backs. This posture is not just for security. It's a constant, physical reminder of their submission. They cannot see where they are going. They cannot stand straight. They cannot see the faces of their guards. They are led like animals through a maze of concrete hallways, their world reduced to the feel of a guard's hand on their back and the sound of their own shuffling feet. This is a deliberate, calculated system designed to crush any sense of individuality or defiance. The daily routine is a monotonous, soul-crushing nightmare. For 23 hours a day, the inmates are locked in their cells. For 1 hour, and 1 hour only, they are taken to an exercise yard. But this is no yard. It's another cage, a concrete pen with walls so high that the only view is a small patch of sky. They walk in circles, alone, under the watchful eyes of guards and cameras. Showers are brief, clinical, and infrequent. Meals are a Spartan affair, a tray of food passed through a small slot in the steel door, known as the feeder. There is no human contact, no conversation, just the cold finality of metal on metal. The tick of the clock is the only rhythm to their lives. Each second a slow drip of psychological torture, day after day, year after year, until the end of their lives. But who are the men condemned to this living hell? These are not petty thieves or common criminals. The inmates of Black Dolphin are the worst of the worst. Cannibals, serial killers, terrorists, men who have committed acts of such unspeakable evil that society has deemed them unfit to ever walk free again. Combined, the 700 prisoners are responsible for the deaths of nearly 4,000 people. That's an average of 5 murders per inmate. Their case files read like horror stories. We see the faces of men who stalked and murdered children, men who bombed apartment buildings, men who tortured and dismembered their victims. These are the faces of true evil, their crimes meticulously documented in court records and police reports. The Russian state has made a decision. These men are so dangerous, so devoid of humanity, that they must be locked away and forgotten, their names erased from the world of the living. Their presence here is a stark reminder of the darkness that can exist within the human soul. To manage such a population requires a level of security that is almost unimaginable. The guards at Black Dolphin are a special breed, trained in extreme control tactics and psychological warfare. They patrol the corridors in staggered, unpredictable routes every 15 minutes, ensuring no inmate can ever anticipate their movements. Cell inspections are frequent and thorough, searching for any hint of a weapon or contraband. Nothing is left to chance. Every form of communication is monitored. Letters are read, conversations are recorded, and any coded messages are immediately flagged. The prison operates under a constant state of high alert. An elite emergency response team, equipped with tactical gear and non-lethal weapons, is on standby 24/7, ready to quell any disturbance with overwhelming force. There has never been a single successful escape from Black Dolphin. Not one. It is a fortress not just of concrete and steel, but of relentless, suffocating control. As twilight falls over the Russian steppe, the lights of Black Dolphin burn brightly against the encroaching darkness. From a distance, it looks almost peaceful, but we know the truth. Within those walls, a silent, perpetual war is being waged, a war between absolute control and the last vestiges of the human spirit. The story of this prison is far from over. What happens when you lock hundreds of the world's most dangerous minds together in one place? What psychological toll does this existence take, not just on the prisoners, but on the guards who watch over them? In our next part, we will delve into the minds of the monsters themselves. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell as we move into Chapter 2, Conversations with the Condemned. Crazy prisoners live here. These aren't ordinary criminals. Black Dolphin is reserved for the most dangerous individuals in Russia: terrorists, serial killers, and cannibals. On average, each inmate is responsible for the deaths of at least 5 people. Combined, the prison's population of around 700 inmates has taken over 3,500 lives. It's a staggering figure that underscores the extreme nature of this facility. To manage such a population, the prison employs a unique and psychologically taxing system. When a prisoner is moved from their cell, they are blindfolded and forced into a stress position, bent forward at the waist. This isn't just for a short walk. It's the standard procedure for any movement outside their cell. The guards use this technique to maintain complete control, disorienting the inmates and disrupting their sense of space and direction. This constant physical and psychological pressure ensures that the prisoners remain subdued and that any thoughts of resistance or escape are quickly extinguished. Inside the cells, life is a monotonous and isolating routine. Inmates are housed in cells with 3 steel doors, effectively a cell within a cell. They are under 24/7 video surveillance, and the lights are never turned off. For 23 hours a day, they are confined to this small space. The only time they leave is for a 1-hour period in a small, barren exercise yard, which is essentially just a slightly larger cage with a concrete floor and a view of the sky through a grill. During this time, they walk in circles, always under the watchful eye of the guards. Meals are simple and served through a small hatch in the door. There is no communal dining, no interaction with other prisoners outside their own cell, and certainly no comfort. Everything is designed to break the will. Even sleep offers little respite, as guards check on them every 15 minutes throughout the night to ensure they are still there. The only way out of Black Dolphin is in a coffin. For the inmates, this isn't just a prison sentence. It's a life sentence where every single day is a calculated exercise in control and psychological dominance. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for the final chapter of our series.